to playing it for the late game, which is not how these teams have been playing it at all.
Yeah. Well, we do have a draft now. Elder Titan, first phase ban.
Maybe a specialty hero of one of these. Maybe Kaka. Kaka plays a lot of Elder Titan. He's our 4 role player, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Dark has moved to the 5.
I was about to alt tab and I realized that's my screen that you guys are looking at. Would have been less than ideal.
I could see Kaka owning with Elder Titan. I've heard from a lot of support players that this is one of the best supports in this patch. Probably a little bit underrated right now. Maybe not in this draft, though. First phase ban. There's, of course, the Wisp. That's like a mandatory ban if you are Newbee young. Of course, Keen's not going to ban it because they would pick it.
Right, yeah.
Grimstroke, maybe just leave both in.
Kaka would definitely play it.
Oh, yeah.
Although it's a question, again, of, like, does the rest of the team play around it? I would imagine that they would.
Yeah, I'm sure. At this point. I think Grim and Wisp, like, every team's going to be able to play around those heroes in this qualifier.
I mean, is it worth it to practice that if you're trying to learn a new patch and you know it's going to be banned every time?
I think so. Yeah, I think you can, because people are going to let it through due to the fact that it's a new patch.
Okay.
Probably get a few Wisp picks, see if it's still good.
Right.
Sort of thing.
I think you can practice it more if you're a team that's already like comfortable and favored to go through. Like an LGD, letting Wisp through is one thing, but I think if you're a Keen Gaming Newbie young, you need every win you can get, and you can't risk your chance of advancing by like maybe letting an IO through.
Yeah.
Unless you've like already done it in scrims or stuff and feel like really confident, or just feel it's like a bad hero.
Yeah, look, we're on a different ticket here too, Verena League.
That's not what this is. What was this? I think didn't one of these teams qualified from another league? Maybe this was
from H Cup.
Oh, from H Cup. Okay.
That was like one of the or 2 of the slots. That's how Team Root got in, I think. Maybe even Ehome.
It's going to make it a little harder to look up the stats for this. It's kind of
definitely
not annoying.
Look at all these Medusa picks in the Verena League. Not doing so well in the Chongqing Major, though. You know? All right.
There's Grimstroke banned, and when we expect Newbee Young to ban IO, but yet to be seen.
Faceless Void first phase ban. That's interesting.
It's been a very successful hero. Normally picked in the second picking stage, but
getting banned a lot in the second phase.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe teams are worried that it'll get escalated to first stage pick.
Yeah. I think it's worth it. I mean, especially with like, you know, PAs being picked in the first phase. Teams are not uncomfortable picking carries in the first phase. And there's not that many carries in this patch. It feels like, just like
PA.
Really, PA, Faceless Void, picking an offlaner, putting a carry. Morph has been getting destroyed, though.
Yeah.
Monkey King, but that's more of a mid now, too, a little bit.
There it is.
There's the PA first phase.
First overall,
no
not
time.
just first phase.
So, like, Sand King is available.
And if Keen on the same, juices as Aster, they're just going to go Phoenix into Magnus here.
They didn't ban out Dazzle. Could you just go PA Dazzle?
I think from what we're seeing, Magnus is... Oh, no, Magnus was banned. Oh, what I'm talking about. They did ban Magnus. I need my seat back. You're still in my seat so you can see heroes better.
Oh, it's really
the screen's
very,
so
very
far
small,
away.
Yeah. You guys were calling me blind yesterday.
There we go.
Did you need glasses, Jenkins? Yes,
no, I did it again.
Oh, my God. Everything Lyrical touches just destroyed instantly.
I know.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
We're friends.
We are. I'm just kidding around. I'm just joshing you. Look at this guy. The freaking PA. And the thing that's most upsetting about this, they're not even doing the taunt. They're owning everybody.
That's true.
They're not taunting.
That's true.
The taunt game has been pretty poor.
There's been no taunting.
Think of all the brews we saw in SEA just rolling around the barrel everywhere.
Very little tipping, too. I think there was like 2 or 3 tips so far.
They had the Venomancer, the little banana thing. They've been doing that.
It's really a bit disrespectful that they're not taunting each other. Like,
I agree.
Come on, guys.
Show
some love to yourselves, your teammates.
There does seem like there's a positive correlation between kills and taunts, though. We also haven't seen that much killing because they're just all 5-manning. So maybe if they want to get more kills, they need to start tipping more.
We did get a bandbanner pause though. That was pretty good.
That was
that was high.
Ooh, our first Omni appearance.
Whoa.
Huh.
Is this the answer to PA?
Maybe. Yeah. You
GA?
GA, yeah. Heal bomb too. It's a pretty big. I mean, she gets right on top of people, right? It's like a pretty big health swing if you could just heal bomb 600 health. Stop the PA. what is it? What's the status resistance too from the new
Heavenly Grace.
Heavenly Grace? It's pretty good.
Get used to that one.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely going to call it Repel at some point.
It's just easier to, rolls off the tongue when you're casting. Oh, he repels him. Oh, he heavenly graces him. Or he graces him? That sounds...
Oh my god, what a heavenly grace that was.
Oh, man.
The grace descends from the heavens.
Well, it's not just any grace, it's a heavenly grace.
But from the heavens.
Yeah.
It's implied, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
So what do they want here? You don't want to go all in on physical damage against an Omni. They will get the
Or they
dazzle.
do.
Or you go
Well,
on
I mean,
physical damage
it's
against the
a
Omni.
support. I think more speaking to their other core. Like when they
Alright.
get to their 4th, 5th pick for their mid lane, I think you're looking at those magic damage cores. The Lenas, Embers, Tinkers, Zeus's, whatever it may be, Invokers.
You can't purge Guardian Angel anymore, right? Or Dispel?
I
Can
thought
you?
You always could,
Yeah.
right? They got rid of the Dispel on the Repel,
Yeah.
but they never got rid of it on the GA,
Okay.
Well, there's
as far as I recall.
So what's a good...
Unless it was changed on 7.20.
I don't know. You can't purge it. I was thinking there for a second. But
You can or you can't?
you can't. You can purge it.
Yeah,
It didn't get changed so that it can't be purged. That was
Right.
that was Repel.
That was Repel used
But-
to be Dispel.
But like diffusal no longer purging was
Right.
people consider that to be like a buff to Omni.
Whoa! Guardian Angel AOE increased from 600 to 1200.
That's big.
Okay, that's a big deal.
Especially against the PA Dazzle.
Purification can now be cast on spell immune units. I mean, Repel doesn't make you spell immune anyways.
Yeah.
Repel Heavenly Grace, excuse me. So what I'm talking about.
Sir, excuse you. Don't you dare.
But that's pretty nice quality of life change.
I feel like a Brewmaster would be really good here for Keen Gaming. Just purge off the whole thing.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, that sounds great.
You could have said a first pick brew, and I would be like, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
We're seeing a shortage of brewmaster picks
Yes,
here in the old
yes,
China region.
Certainly.
That's
I mean, you can also just throw up the Omni Knight in the fights, and
you can't stop that now with
that's
Repel.
a great that's
it
a
doesn't
great
exist.
solution. I mean, you can dispel Heavenly Grace, right? I'm sure you can.
Yeah, I think so. Are we dumb? I think we're...
I mean, it's
Maybe they take it themselves, Newbee, Young.
throw up PA, focus Dazzle, throw up Dazzle, no Grave comes out, focus somebody else. Yeah, I mean, Brew's just a good hero. Who am I kidding? Like, just pick Brew. Like, you
Yeah.
just pick Brew in every game. This guy's such a sick hero.
Did Newbee Young take it themselves, though?
Yeah, sure. Either team. I think it's a great deny pick.
Look, guys, get over it. They're not picking brew. These
I
teams don't think
know.
it's good. I'm moved on. We're no longer in SEA. We've moved on to China.
Okay.
And China look at Dota in their own different, unique way.
So how do you deal with the Heavenly... Or how do you deal with the Guardian Angel, then? Do you take another Purge hero?
Probably pick Brewmaster, actually.
That tickled me. I like that.
Lots of reserve time thinking about the next pick after Brew. Because they have pick ban.
So we could disconnect here? Oh, no, Dark's back.
I want a Newbee Young one. They need some damage. And they still got their 2 cores to go. Maybe they just want to pick their other support and then leave things open. I wonder how Omni's played. Is he going to be a 3 position? Maybe he could be a 4. Probably hasn't changed too much.
I
think
really
this
like-
series-
Lich is not available. He's banned.
Yeah.
But that would be dank.
I really like the Holy Locket that got added for an Omni Knight item because it increases the heal and
Does
everything.
it increase the damage that the heal does?
I don't think
Because
so.
it's technically a heal.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Shaker, does that put... I mean, Shaker or Omni, one of these is going to be support.
Yeah.
Someone needs to be a 5. I guess the Rubik's just playing 5 position.
Or mid.
That's true. I like the Shaker against Dazzle because you can blink into the fight, Echo Slam whoever the hell you want, and then just fissure the Dazzle before he gets the Grave off. Very, very nice against these save heroes.
They're really not picking Brew.
There's really not. This is
Such a good brew.
Shadow Shaman Brew Dazzle.
I guess that... All right, so here's the last little hurrah. Maybe they think, okay, they're not going to pick Brew because they've already got the Omni and the Earthshaker.
You don't want to give them a Shadow Shaman
Exactly. We don't want to...
Omni carry. Well, Omni's good against Phantom Assassin in lane.
Yeah.
Definitely needs something to counter this Omni. Something.
Maybe they go like...
Enchantress. Purge.
The Purge creep. Oh no, the Purge. Yeah,
Purge.
the
Champ Purge.
Champ
yeah.
Purge.
It's only single target though.
Yeah.
Maybe
Go-
there's a hero out there that has an AoE to spell.
I don't think, because we would have seen it
No.
picked
Yeah,
by now.
that's true.
Would've been picked.
Oracle. There we go. That's the play.
Oh,
my God.
Medusa hero.
It doesn't
Well,
have a Purge anymore.
No more Purge
Okay,
on Razor.
that deals with the Omni at least in lane.
Yeah, Omni in lane, Medusa in the game as well, or in the lane. It may be a Razor mid against Medusa, depending on how these lanes go. But you can put Razor safe lane, PA mid. This is a good Razor game.
Still need some sort of offlaner on King Gaming.
I don't even want to theory craft because I can't get past it.
I don't
I
understand.
can't move on, guys.
I
thought
really
could.
don't.
Oh, I'm on crazy pills.
Oh,
They
God.
ban out the Tide.
The funny thing is, Brewmaster used to be a hero that the Chinese scene picked and prioritized over other regions.
Right.
They were a region that loved the Brewmaster.
They really don't like that new Cinder brew.
Yeah, that must be it.
Oh, the Drunken Brawler was so much better when it was a passive.
God.
Old brew would be good in this game, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
What other offlaners are there? Axe?
Banned.
Is
Something
Axe
team
banned?
fighty.
Axe is still available.
Axe, Sanking was banned, Centaur is banned. A lot of these offlanes have been banned. They may just be forced to pick Brew, even though they didn't want to. There's just no offlaners left, guys.
Axe is not banned.
Okay, we got an options.
We seen Axe get picked at all in this region though?
I don't think so.
Like Axe, Beastmaster.
No, like SEA was first
First-
picked, like doing the creep skipping every single game. Fnatic could get it for Ice Ice Ice. They were doing it. TNC would get it for
They're gonna go like
Cuckoo.
Nyx or something.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Nyx or like an Underlord will be brought out. Or
Underlord is a pretty good hero, I think. With the new the fact that you steal damage. Well, you don't steal it, but you gain damage if somebody dies in Atrophy Aura, which is always because auras are 1200 AoE. 10 seconds left.
Dire team pick.
Oh my God! Whoa! What?
I just close my eyes and I hear a sniper.
All right, I'm excited to see it. You know, they've got ideas. I want to see new types of Dota. We got a new patch.
So what? 3-position Razor, I guess.
It's a 3 Razor.
That's fine. This is I mean, they get. I like it because they're super countering this Medusa. We saw Sniper destroy Medusa.
Sure.
5 seconds
Okay.
remaining.
I do want to understand it. I need to find like, you need to get Jack to talk to some people and be like, what's going on? Because I want to understand. Because obviously they're good at Dota. They know what they're doing. It's not like they've just forgotten this hero exists. There must be like real reasons for it, and I want to understand that.
They think it's bad. We think it's good. I don't know. That's all
That's
I
the
got.
reason, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I think we need
all
we need
of
to hit
SEA
our boy
thinks-
KBBQ up.
Thinks that it's good.
Maybe that's why they're like, look, SEA is doing it. We can't copy them.
We can't.
Right.
We got to be doing our own thing. We got to be innovators.
Mm.
They're the sniper Dusa meta. That's what China's about right now. Or the PA meta.
This
more
is so
accurately.
vastly different.
Yeah.
It's kind of enjoyable just how much of a crazy shift we've had. Like the first 3 days was like day one, some slightly wrong picks. Like we saw a few too many TBs and stuff. Then over the 3 days, teams really refined what the meta was, and now it's like we reset and we're just at, I don't know, square one again.
Did they release 7.21? Is that what
Maybe.
happened?
Was a patch?
There was a patch today. It updated some colors on Sanjin Yasha,
That's right.
Okay.
so maybe that's why the picks have changed.
Yeah. Brew's a big Kaya and Sange buyer, so
Yeah, they just didn't like the colors and thought, okay, we got to rid
Right.
of this brew pick now.
yeah.
I do like the idea of Weaver Ags with Dusa. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
It does sound good.
Yeah.
It does sound very entertaining to watch. This
No.
unkillable Dusa.
Yeah.
Reminds me of like the Necro Weavers, where this Necro is just sieging on the high ground with a Weaver Axe behind him, and you can't go on the Necro because he's unkillable.
does sound pretty good against getting on the the sniper and the dazzle in the back line. You just
Yeah.
Weaver like Sakuchi through.
PA jumps in, gets a crit or two in a Dusa, but then you just time lapse back up.
Yeah, I mean, there's both teams have a little bit of a lack of
Prepare for
disable.
battle.
Really, just coming from the supports in this game.
Who
Shaman.
on Newbee Young does damage this game?
Dusa.
Radiance Omni Knight. I don't know. I'm not sure if the new Omni I mean, I guess you could Heavenly Grace yourself and run in with the Radiance.
I mean, I really like the idea of just Heavenly Gracing the Dusa and just punching
It's
things.
like he's going for 2 phase boots.
Oh, he's rethinking
Okay,
things.
he didn't like the fact that there was 2 in there. He didn't add anything else. He just looked. Okay, never mind. There it is. There's the Soul Ring.
I think also, like, just Solar Crest onto a Dusa also sounds really, really, really
Yeah, that
good.
sounds great.
Like, Solar Crest, Heavenly Grace, everything you could want. That's the downtime on this. It's only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
To battle.
With 20 HP regen
There's
and
a-
80 status resistance.
There's a level 25 talent for it, I believe, too.
Oh, yeah, -8 seconds. So.
Oh wow, you can have Heavenly Grace on 2 targets. We've seen Heavenly Grace before. It's very effective.
I wonder if it stacks.
that'd be insane.
80% status resistance and then another 80 of the 20. Oh my god.
Negative stuns. They're stunning themselves when they stun you.
The battle begins.
Sounds great, guys. I'll put this
Oh.
suggestion to Ice Frog.
Looks like King Gaming are going to pick up
Some harass. Nice. All right.
some of those. Does he block the wave?
So this is the boring Earthshaker play, where you block
yeah,
the
turns.
block the old wave. He's an offlane Earthshaker, and he went for the
He's got an empty lane.
wind
There's-
lace. He went for the wind lace.
Oh, Razor doesn't want anything to do with this shaker.
What are they doing?
Swapping lanes.
They want the Razor to be against the Omni Knight.
Yeah. And it's fine. You run across the map because support has the lane, so it's not like the last hits and XP isn't being contested. At
Yeah.
least. And Shaman's actually pretty good at contesting the last hits.
So is Dazzle.
Yep.
Both of these heroes are loving this. Excellent with experience too. Both of these heroes also played as cores in a lot of these other games.
Okay.
Sniper against Medusa. Sniper will annihilate this man once he gets some levels.
Once he gets some Wraith Bands.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be coming in
He has
hot.
one.
Probably see the old triple Wraith Band. 3 seems to be the magic number on most of these carries. Weaver's got 3 queued up. He knows what's up.
He gets the Observer Ward too, so a little bit of extra experience going the way.
Yeah, and double tango too.
I believe that this is pronounced as the Chinese character for 1, if I remember right.
Which the U?
Yeah, well, no, all the Chinese characters.
That's 1?
I think that's what it was. I could be wrong about that. Message me if it's right. Just an Omni Knight passing by.
Press 1 in chat if that means 1.
Press 2 if it means something else.
Where's this guy going? He's just taking a walk. Uh-oh. That's not great. He's out of Sakuchi. He's out of time. And Fonte about to be out of life.
Wasn't expecting the sentry. Nicely played. All 11 getting the last hit.
First blood, and the atmosphere's electric.
Kaka still pretty good at Dota. And it looks like they're going to be able to get the pull off to control the wave at least a little bit. There is also a observer ward rather here scouting this all out.
The sentry's part of that kill because they know they can just go for a shackle. Rubik's not there to cancel it with the telekinesis, so... Oh, sorry, and the observer ward in lane means they see where that Rubik was going for that pull.
I'm going to TP spot to the Omni Knight, although because they staggered that TP, like Omni should have his TP up. Yeah, so he can just go back if he wants to the top lane.
Although they
But
just
the Weaver,
TP'd in.
the Weaver TP. That's the problem.
Oh, man. Unfortunate. So you walk that whole way as an Omni Knight to try and get a better lane for yourself, and it doesn't work out.
We had a PA taunt.
Oh, hey.
There you
That's
go.
pretty cool.
So Omni's going to have to suck it up. If it was like a 3-position Weaver, you'd probably just be like, Weaver, walk across the map, but this Weaver needs farm this game.
Yeah.
Dazzle is so good against creep cutting.
Yep.
It's very, very hard to deal with this hero. Just puts a Q on and the creeps will take so much damage.
Okay. Okay. That was so well done, though, by Keen Gaming. Like, the sequence of events of getting the kill and then waiting until they saw the Weaver TP back and then recognizing that they can swap up the lanes. Like, such good Dota.
Could you imagine if you're a Medusa and your Earthshaker's like, I'm coming to gank mid. Get out of here. We're not killing anybody. But they did. They killed the sniper.
It's a core shaker, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of Core Shaker, trying to get some
Oh, what am I talking
retribution
about?
there.
It's not a core shaker. I'm lying.
Not a
No,
Core
it is. Yeah,
Shaker.
no, Omni support. Yeah, Omni supports core shaker.
Thread the needle through your eyes.
Or is it not? Oh, I don't even know
What's
what's going
going
on.
on?
What is going on? Who is score?
It doesn't matter. Nothing
The
matters.
shaker has 8 CS. The Omni only has 4. But I think we are looking at a core
I
Omni.
think the Omni was just, or the Shaker was just chilling bot while the lane rotations were happening.
Yeah.
I think they have 3 supports. I think that's what's going on.
It's feeling that way. I'm second guessing myself here.
Level 2 Omni.
Yeah,
This
Omni
is-
just doesn't have a game because Razor's followed him wherever he goes.
This is one of the least fun lanes in all of Dota, man. Holy. You can't do anything.
A little bit of a movement to advantage, but yeah, he's about to get boots if he wants it.
Played a lot of this Omni versus Razor matchup.
Yes, it is.
You're one
not-
of you were one of those toxic offlaners who would just spam Omni every single game
No,
when
man,
it was OP.
I was getting it picked in competitive. It's like, this hero can't lose the game. It'll lose the lane, but it won't lose the game. It's like, you just
Sir
watch me
Shaker
lose the
dead.
game.
He's
Hello?
he almost got it with that one extra right click.
Radiant's middle
take
tower
aim.
is under attack.
He's going back.
All right, this guy's crazy.
What's
The
that mean?
balls. The balls.
He's gonna catch him by surprise and get another fissure block.
Well, so far so good for King Gaming.
Yeah, they're looking good. Even though Sniper gets ganked once, his CS is still
dead.
fine.
This guy's so dead. He has. Okay, he TP's out now. Uses the mango, but loses.
Shaker will at least get the other bounty rune on the other side.
2 for 2.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Hey, old chicken, he knows what's up. Gets his second Wraith. I like it.
You're super happy to be PA in that lane. You're just like a relatively high armor, agi hero.
Yeah.
Throws daggers at the Weaver, who has low armor, minus those Wraith bands.
The only thing that really hurts you a little bit is like the Shikuchi damage. The Weaver right clicks is just kind of like, eh.
Yeah,
tickles.
but they're both like feeding each other mana with the wands and HP to just keep harassing each other. It's kind of like a wash lane, but I think if you're PA, you're okay with that because the Weaver's traditionally you're a carry that's supposed to win your lane.
You're also fine with it because you're kind of going even, and you know your Razor is crushing on the
Yeah,
line.
yeah,
like
for sure. Like-
You see the if you see the bigger picture, this game looks very good.
Yeah, like you're supposed to be the losing lane, but you're winning.
Yep.
Well, going even.
Mid lanes being won by Radiant
Yeah, sniper.
too. Like with
With the Earthshaker, it's like a dual lane.
Yeah, Earthshaker did get the one kill, but Sniper with all these denies is just destroying. Has a almost a full level advantage.
Invisibility.
Get the invis taken away.
Dazzle swoops in.
They
Shaker's
see that
like-
ward place too,
Yeah.
I think.
They would have. And they're getting kills up top. Kaka may dive for this since there's a Weaver here, though.
He has shackles. Oh, doesn't get it off in time.
Weaver probably has a lot of wand charges.
Oh, a big heal bomb going to come through, though. Trying to trade here with the Weaver and catch him off guard. Is it going to happen? Almost there, but not quite. That would have been nice. And, well, they can still maybe run this guy down. He has Sakuchi again in a second. Trying to find the kill with the move in from the Earthshaker. Old Chicken gets killed off. And now pulling back Dark as well. They can't kill off the Weaver. And suddenly, King Gaming get a little bit too big for the britches.
Yeah, the PA trying to bait a bit too hard there with the Shaker rotating in. That wasn't going to work out too well.
Oh, the heal came in like really late though, so it just did absolutely no damage to the Weaver at all.
I think the Weaver knew that the Dazzle had moved up there too, because they had that ward on
ward,
the
yeah.
So really well played.
That Heavenly Grace.
So Heavenly Grace himself, he's walking away.
He's trying to chase him down with this plus 168, but doesn't quite have the movement speed.
Weaver, does he not have boots or something?
He
does have
tipped
boots.
him. 338 versus 348.
Need some more movement speed. Maybe see like a drums pickup or something.
Where's another Wraith Band?
I think he needs to pick up a casual crown. He probably would have gotten that kill.
Should go in for the old Tranquil boots.
There you go. Tranquil Razor.
That could actually own
That
Omni.
actually
Omni
seems
is
pretty
never
good, yeah.
Omni is never going to right click you. I guess the issue is if you're right clicking in lane, you might draw like creep
Creep
aggro,
aggro, yeah.
and that'll break them. But
Well, it also you can't attack heroes. And it'll break them if you
Oh,
attack
yeah.
heroes.
oh, of course. Yeah, oh, it's only creeps.
Yep.
the
Yeah.
attack in that did not click in my head.
Just what boots do you go for on
Dire's
a
bottom tower
ranged
is
hero?
under attack.
Oh, they
Treads
found
doesn't
themselves
seem that
a
effective.
Dazzle.
Structures are fortified.
See you later. Old Chicken living
Now that this is a tri-lane, it's hard to be up here with the Dazzle and the PA.
And Omni Knight is still getting trashed, but, well, okay, yeah, he's getting trashed.
We'll
Pretty
see how
bad.
the Shaker rotation does.
Heavenly Grace comes out.
Makes it work, seeing if they can get the kill. The slowdown is there, and they manage to kill off the Omni Knight. And Kaka still making a life for himself here behind the tower. Dropping the ward behind there as well. Okay.
I like that King Gaming don't just like
Dire's
let the
bottom
Omni
tower
pick go
is under
uncountered.
attack.
Like, one of the big reasons this hero fell off in the first place when he was strong was because of these Razors and Ursas that could completely annihilate him in the lanes. And if you don't annihilate him in the lanes, you're not punishing one of his only weaknesses. And then the Omni is actually just an incredible hero, even
Dire's
without
middle
the
tower
changes.
is under
Yeah.
He
attack.
was still an incredible hero. The reason he wasn't picked was because of the lanes.
I'm watching this, I was thinking like, well, why didn't they ban Razor? Because they could have banned in the second stage, but it's pretty much because they assume PA is going to be this side lane carry, but they pick Razor and PA both as side lane carriers. They essentially go this like tri-carry lineup, and it works fine because they just completely shut down Omni.
Yeah, and
Well, so far it works fine.
Sniper versus Medusa too. It's like this is a very greedy last pick hero, but when you're laning it against the Medusa, you're just annihilating him until you get ganked by 2 supports. Then maybe you're not doing so hot.
They're going to run into teamfight issues because they have no good teamfight because of these picks.
Does he have the grave?
Can't
Damn, they're
see
gonna turn this.
Trying
Nice
to find it. Assassinate, not leveled at level 8.
That's a bit peculiar. Not sure I agree with that.
1 point shrapnel too.
The armor of omniscience.
Is it a value point with just the slow, I guess, kind of?
Yeah, sure. The vision, I guess, to set up for the no skill points.
The
and
damage is absolutely useless at level 1. But
yeah. It is,
I could see that. I mean, 15% slow. It's
Unless they changed it, it scales really well to level 2 as well. Get an extra 20 damage instead of 15.
yeah, more than double the damage. That makes it way better.
I guess you get more damage out of your headshot.
Yeah, I mean, headshots.
Yeah, that's why a
they
lot of
all
people.
scale pretty well.
That's why a lot of people go like, if they want to go for a build like this, could they go 2-2 and then max the.
I feel like
Take
I've
aim.
seen this before. And last time there were TPs. This time there will not be TPs.
We might be on the
Literally
mean,
just what happened.
I don't know if you care.
Well,
Is he even
Oh
dead?
my God, the Wraith bands!
he's so fast.
He's alive!
Oh,
He's gonna turn it!
God, there were TPs.
He leveled up his shrapnel. I'm so surprised he's not getting assassinated, but whatever, it's working. Like, he's crushing his lane.
Yeah. In the
Oh.
meantime, they also killed
Dire's
off. Who
bottom
else?
tower
Who
is
died?
under attack.
That obnoxious noise the sniper
Oh.
makes too when he kills you. Just makes it all so
Well,
awful.
Here's why it looked like a support Omni. He is level 4 at 11 minutes in.
This is why the hero fell off in the first
Look at
place.
that.
It is so bad against this Razor.
And maybe this is why they didn't pick the Brewmaster too. Their thought is, okay, we're just gonna instead finish the dominate your laning stage and shut it down completely, as opposed to trying to counter the spell. You just won't get level 6. That's what's happening.
Yeah, definitely makes sense.
Static link, static link. Who's
See, I
gonna
don't
win this
think
battle?
This works, Rubik. Maybe with
Or-
the
Or Razor. I mean, why does he just run? He's not stealing damage.
Yeah, but he's also not losing damage.
They're actually doing this. If they kill this Razor here, this is big.
They're level 4 though. They can't kill him.
Oh, he's level 9.
It's gonna be another plasma field in a second. This Rubik's gonna die if he's not careful.
And they have Grave. They're all moving in. They're about to run out of damage
They're all
here.
slow.
Levin still has the Grave. They're diving heavy for this one. The stun is there.
Oh,
the
the heal bomb.
man. Well
Oh,
played. And now
boy.
taking down Dazzle as well, possibly. All right, never mind. Old Chicken's here. See you later, everybody.
I think they're fortunate to kill the Razor. That is my assessment about that fight. That could have gone even worse.
Yeah, and Sniper killed off the Omni, too.
When like 25 seconds has passed and you haven't killed the guy that you're going on, you probably want to go and do something else.
Yeah. I think it's just like Weaver's made the... Once Weaver's TP'd, he's probably just calling like, dive guys, I'm a Weaver, I TP'd in, I don't want to TP here for nothing. Or he should just like time-lapse back top, I don't know.
This is the happiest that Omni Knight has ever been in his life.
God, he has tranquil boots. It's a rough time for him. He didn't even go for the soul ring. Like he had the soul ring queued up in the phase boots, and he's accepted his fate. He is a support now.
Oh, he's about to get ward trapped.
He's a dead
Wait,
support.
he got it. Guys, Guardian Angel. Look at how
Dire's
big that
middle
AoE
tower
is.
under attack.
Jeez,
Dire's structures
it's like
are
the whole
fortified.
screen.
Although he is dead.
Here comes Razor.
Yeah.
Is he going to GA for this?
Hey, did you miss me?
Yes, he
Here
is.
I am.
All right, GA. Now old 11 in some trouble. Getting the mana drain. Is he going to end up falling? They
Grave?
are going to throw out the Graven. Well, just like that, suddenly it's less of an opportunity for a kill.
Okay.
That's Guardian Angel down. Something. He didn't use the wards for that either, did he?
No.
He didn't, right? So they could still take this fight. They can get the Razor healed up.
But like,
Dire's
look at all
middle
this
tower
space that's
is
being
under
created.
attack.
Old Chicken just farming. They're going to push down and take down the tier 1 tower in the mid lane. Everybody from Dire is on this side of the map.
Dire's middle tower.
I don't know what it is about Sniper that I find so
Radiant's top
wacky, but
tower
I
is
find this
under
hero
attack.
hilarious to watch. Just like, you're just this like incredibly squishy guy The only way that you survive is just by being far away from people. Look how stupid he looks too.
He's a great guy.
Where's the sniper hit coming from?
I like this hero, man. I like these wacky, funny heroes.
He's a perfectly normal looking dude.
He's not. No, he's not.
Look at Dazzle.
Looks like a gremlin.
How could you say he looks weird and Dazzle looks perfectly fine?
What, do you got a problem with Dazzle, man? He looks cool, man.
Shaker has glowing eyes. He's
That's
trying to be
cool.
like Cyclops or something, you know. Like, what is this?
Sniper's just like this ugly old man. You know, running around with a gun, shooting people from really far away.
Maybe it's related to that because I've lived in Texas. I don't know. But
Maybe.
Sniper
There
just
you
seems like a perfectly normal, everyday dude.
Yeah, if you're in Texas, maybe. It's not. Well, I'm not gonna go there.
Sniper the Texan.
Look at him. He's just attacking from behind the trees. That's so silly. What other what other hero can do that? Look how tiny he is. Look compared to the trees.
You know what would be kind of cool?
Look how tiny you are compared to some trees. You want to go outside and see how you compare to some trees?
That's true, but look at Earthshaker, man. This guy's like holding a tree.
Yeah.
He's walking around with a tree trunk. Yeah, look how cool that guy is.
He's still smaller than the trees.
No, he's not.
Let's go showcase. Yeah, he is.
Those trees are abnormally large. Why do they look so large?
They're trees.
This is showcase.
Trees
Look
are
at 'em.
generally taller than
people.
people, you know?
Or little dog monsters, whatever this thing is.
I mean, he looks like he's. This is not right. This is just like back to the draft screen thing. It's just not right.
The heroes look too small.
They
for
look
your
way
liking.
too small.
Process it. It's true, especially Sniper.
This
He's
is
a
ruining
tiny
my
guy.
immersion.
Look at how tiny he is. The creeps are actually bigger than him.
Dazzle just hiding behind the trees. Oh, this showcase mode.
If you go into Dota 2 in VR also, that's where it gets like really crazy looking. I don't know
Oh
if you
my
guys have ever
God.
done that.
You have a VR headset?
No, but I did it at TI. They had a little booth open for it one time, and it was really creepy and weird. But I did get to like watch a game in VR mode.
Dude,
It's
I would
pretty
love
fun.
to go into the Dota map.
Yeah.
Just chill. Hide in some trees. What I do in real life, except it's better in Dota because you can't get arrested for that.
Okay. Well, Keen Gaming.
What's going on? I just zoned out. Then something.
That's good.
Blacked out.
That's probably good.
Keen Gaming are still having a little bit of a lead. They don't have a great way to deal with the GA, but they don't have the Omni Knight here, so just a dead Rubik.
They're fine. They can just disengage when GA is used.
Okay, going for Battle Fury. I think most of the cleave was changed to take into account the armor changes, so all of this, like the farming cleave is much better. We've seen the Deso on PA too, and I like the Battle Fury when you're the hero that your team is making space for. Like Sniper and Razor, I think, can run around and fight, and they know there's a Medusa on the enemy team, so there's going to be space, and somebody's got to take it. Look at this guy. He's up top, looking to peep away.
Uh-oh. Well, Ether Shock taken again. Shaman knew he was dead. It does start to get a little bit concerning. You know, you've got the Mask of Madness on Dusa, Dragonlance, level 15. Takes the Mystic Snake Mana Steel.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Okay.
She's going to farm fast. Probably faster than these Radiant heroes as we're seeing, but the issue is more that she doesn't match up well. Like, Sniper is just going to outrange her and just pew her down. Razor's going to static link her, and PA has this evasion. So I just don't think Medusa has a game, even if she's 3-4K net worth ahead of these Radiant cores.
Doesn't matter. You're getting like tri-core. The problem is, like, maybe barring the Razor a little bit, these cores on the side of Keen Gaming, they scale extremely well into the late game, whereas Weaver's pretty good, but Medusa's very good. But like the Omni Weaver, they're not quite on the same level as like Sniper and PA.
But it does feel like it is all about this Dusa just walking down buildings and taking towers. Like, do they have enough damage on Keen Gaming to kill her?
Yeah, I think with Sniper, like you can just you walk up to a tower, he's gonna peek you until you die.
Okay.
Yeah, because every other like normal range carries, if to right click a Medusa, you put yourself in this dangerous position where a Shaker's gonna like blink echo you or something, or you're gonna get lifted. Sniper, that's just not the case.
Yeah.
All right.
You can always freely hit Medusa.
Yeah, there's no baiting the Medusa with the Sniper. And I don't think any other hero needs to focus the Medusa either, other than the Sniper. He does enough damage. The PA could just like kill the back lines.
Oh. The battle beginning. They find the Hex now onto Shaker. He's in trouble and going to, well, maybe die. No, they get the Guardian Angel off, and now living through it, they're going to chase down for more. Lose Dark. Double kill for this Weaver, and well, now Razor already popping ultimate. They're thinking about chasing. Echo Slam connects, and the Earthshaker lives through it all. Guess what? They are going to win that fight 3-0.
Nice punish.
Yeah, that Guardian Angel came in at absolutely the right time. Nice baits with that, right on top of the shrine too, so the Shaker can just come back and get the Echo on the Razor.
And they're in Roche. This is the kind of way you got to play this game if you're Newbee young. Secure Roche, win fights when you have GA, and then don't fight when GA is down.
Now, the one scary thing about this sniper is that if he gets caught out of position too by the Weaver later on, could potentially just lose his life there, but it feels like that's one of those fights that just isn't taken on the way that Keen Gaming wanted to.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Guardian Angel is definitely a bit of a problem in the early game. When we go like later into the game, maybe not so much. Although the AoE on it doesn't really help. Like I was gonna say, like later in the game, the fights are gonna be a little more split, and he's not gonna be able to get the GA off on so many people, and there can be like backline kills and stuff like that. But it seems like with this new range, you can actually just get it off on every single person in a fight. Yeah. You don't even need that Aghanim Scepter that makes it global. What's the point in that when it's already 1200 range?
Oh, I was wondering about this too. I forgot the bad juju is dispellable also, which could make a pretty big difference in these fights later on. Depending on how this stuff works, like you don't want to have a bunch of negative armor.
Okay. What's the duration on it too?
It is 8, but I think it gets
refreshes
yeah, it gets
to 8.
refresh.
Theoretically, with the Heavenly Grace, it's a lot shorter than 8 seconds, so it's like down to 2 seconds on that hero that has that, I guess, and is less likely to be refreshed.
And at the end of the day, it is all about the Dusa, and you've got the Solar Crest buff on him now, so extra attack speed coming in from this one. Attack speed increased by 70%.
Is Weaver going for the Aghanims?
He's going BKB.
He's going BKB, so he's right.
He probably feels he has to when he's got the Omni on the team. You can't go another defensive build on a separate hero.
Yeah, somebody needs to deal with the sniper too. It's basically got to be him or the Earthshaker, but very seldom does a sniper get caught out by like an Echo Slam. Doesn't get in their face like a Razor does.
Well, Tier 2 tower starting to fall. Meanwhile, Keen Gaming going to take one on the opposite side of the map, dropping the wards there as well.
The high ground, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the positioning. In a lot of these 5-roll supports, you see them abusing these ramps a lot.
But they need to get back because Medusa is hitting your Tier 3 tower.
All right, Sniper. It's time for you to do your job, man.
Okay, Solar Crest, Heavenly Grace. Everything for Medusa. And stay back up. So I'd take a Tier 1 instead because that's still standing.
Yeah, just looking to force everybody back. So that way this Tier 1 is free instead of like contested by the Sniper who was in the mid lane, but now he's forced to the bot lane.
There's a DD down there too. Still have old 11 trying to farm up his BKB. While old Chicken is going to push out the bottom lane.
How funny is it going to be if the GA is just the big thing that wins all of these fights? If only there was some way to purge it.
I know.
I'll have to have a think about that when I get back to you.
Does
Nullifier.
Yeah, the PA get nullifier.
Get 5 nullifiers. Each hero use it on a different.
Sure.
Does the Dispel Magic take off negative buffs on you as well? Like, could you dispel the bad juju?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think so. I'm pretty sure on that one, yes.
Shaman caught.
Who knows?
Shaman Glimmer. Shaman run.
Can we just make sure with the Omni just that it's dispellable now? Because we weren't 100% sure on that.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it is dispellable. Because I was thinking maybe it's just not dispellable and we're just all idiots.
I mean, those two aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah, I was going to say, we probably are all idiots, but still, you know, dispellable. Double damage. Nice.
BKB timings for all the heroes.
Yeah, both teams. Surprise. Is Sniper, did he commit to his? That seemed like a...
He went MKB.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's it.
Like
He had it queued up, and I did not like the BKB after Maelstrom. He had it like as his next item, but this is much better. Getting a damage item. your sniper BKB is nowhere near as important. He just needs to play around his positioning and let the frontlining Razor PA, they can get BKBs.
I feel like if he gets gone on, if he's dying with the BKB, without the BKB, he's probably going to die with the BKB too. He's going to get caught up by an Earthshaker or Rubik Lift, both of which are instantaneous. And
or like Weaver gets on top of him with a DD, and that's BKB.
Right. And he's just right-clicking with a bug, and the bug obviously not dispelled by BKB. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under
5-man
attack.
rotation bottom, and they will not find the Weaver, who heads back over to the top side, and now Keen Gaming going to need to find another angle of attack. We have level 20 on Medusa. The mana talent is there, and it looks like they're going to decide to walk down a lane again. Smoke together, head mid.
Weaver DD forcibly used because of the timing in the bottle. Sad when that happens with the double damage.
Oh, they scan. They know they're on the high ground, but look at Keen Gaming. They're playing around this really well. Walking forward, Aegis expires. A scary fight. They pop the BKB immediately onto Kaka, trying to get the kill there as well. Dark and forced to use the Great, but it doesn't come out. And now they're controlling the Razor as well. They're on top of all of them. All the damage coming from the Medusa with the core. Oh my God. All of Newbee are making this fight work, and it looks like the sniper not there. Old 11 starting to fall as well. They've only lost the Earthshaker and the Rubik.
Oh no, sniper!
No BKB, no answer, 4 dead.
What a DD rune. Just running into them, and it expires that right then. He had it for the entire fight, despite the fact it was forced out by the timer of the rune.
That Guardian Angel's actually a huge problem.
If only.
None of them do any damage with this spell.
Yeah.
It's just it counters all of their...
It's why when I think when I saw it, they picked it down, I was like, look, they're going to get some magic damage core later on. No, they get Sniper Razor.
There's absolutely no magic damage coming out from Keen Gaming. This might actually be just one of those games that they just have no...
I would even like him to just go for a fast refresher almost, just because there is no answer to it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that would be pretty good.
I could switch this over since he went for the Perseverance, but
Lotus is fine, I think.
good to take off the Juju.
But
You can Lotus up somebody who's going to get like drained by the Razor too. Lotus the Shaman, yeah.
But
actually, I think the Lotus is pretty good too. It's like also indicates like they're realizing there's a problem with this Keen Gaming draft and the fact that there's no disable other than the Shaman. So if he gets a Lotus, there's actually no way to disable this Medusa. All right, like I think the refresher probably will come out next or should come out next, but with the Lotus, like it's the same thing where it's just a huge problem in this Keen Gaming draft that they have no lockdown aside from the Shaman. He's dying instantly in every fight. You can see they're focusing him. They know this.
Yeah, once he's gone, these fights are pretty straightforward.
He's a 5-roll too. Like well, actually no, he's just very poor as well. He's a 4-roll. Dazzle's kind of taking the 5-roll.
5K. He's got 5K net worth, not terrible.
Yeah.
It's 26 minutes, 13-16, but the tides have certainly turned into the favor of Newbee Young. And it looks like we're still sort of ambivalent about which way this game is going to go according to the Dota Plus win probability.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is like Keen Gaming has these 3 cores that scale excellently into the late game, but everything is physical damage. And they have, when the nullifiers come out, I think the game will look a lot different. But it looks like PA is not going for one just yet. He's going for the Desolator. They also can just fight around the Guardian Angel, which is what they're doing right now, like taking a fight when it's down. They haven't done that so far. This will be the first fight without the Guardian Angel.
Weaver, they get some vision, trying to run away. Has time lapse still as well as the BKB. 11 is very, very deep and completely out of mana. They're trying to drain the Medusa. They are going to be able to get this. 180 or 48 damage stolen, and they just walk away.
You know, there's no GA. They want to wait until it's back up before they fight. How long we got? 20 seconds, so we'll probably see Newbee Young go back in once this static link has ended.
And the wards are down. They pop Eye of the Storm for 11.
Yeah, I think Dire can go look to fight again now.
Rubik is still hanging out over here.
Wants to steal a spell, maybe?
Problem is, Dire has not great vision around here. They have vision in the lane, but not onto this high ground, and Radiant has placed so many wards around this area. So it's a hard fight to take, even with the Guardian Angel. If they had some more disable, they could just disable the Omni and then fight everybody else. But
Yeah, maybe if they had
just the shaman.
some way to, like, you know, throw him up in the air and just take him out of the fight.
I wasn't implying it that time, but yeah, that would be great, actually.
Maybe if that spell came alongside something like a boulder toss that could stun or something.
Yeah. Like a master spell for this singular problem that they have in the Guardian Angel.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty handy.
I think that'd be pretty legit.
Could even just throw up the Medusa in the air, you know, she's kind of doing all the damage.
That's true.
Brute, typically considered to be. We're beating this Brute pick.
I know. Well, it's like
it's just I can't help but think every fight with the Guardian Angel being so effective.
Yeah, the downside is if you had Brew instead of Razor, the Omni would have had a lane and had much more farm. The upside is he would be kind of useless.
Right.
And this underfarmed Omni is very useful right now.
He is keeping this game intact.
His itemization has been perfect, I feel like. Just going immediately for that Solar Crest, can throw the Heavenly Grace onto the Dusa, now going to go for another answer. It's just all about the Dusa. At least as far as he's concerned, that's all he's focused on.
Dusa not disassembling the mom, wants to hold on to it.
Huh. It's a pretty big damage increase.
Attack speed's pretty good right now too with the increased cap on it.
That's the Solar Crest, but yeah, more attack speed, why not? There's just such good synergy in fights with Stone Gaze, because like you can just pop it when you Stone Gaze and there's no downsides to it really.
True, yeah, true.
The only thing is more minus armor, but if you've got a Guardian
Angel.
Angel.
Thank God PA's going for Nullifier, thank God.
Yeah, but after Basher.
I don't know.
Could change, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
At least if you have Basher, you could probably jump on the Omni and bash him, kill him.
That's their only answer, right? Like they can only get nullifiers. Am I wrong?
Nullifiers or kill the Omni. They're not going to get Necrobooks on any of these heroes.
Necrobooks, Satyr creeps, doesn't sound likely. No helms. I still think Radiant is in a fine position, to be totally honest, though, because their high ground defense with Sniper is amazing.
Yeah, this game, with the Nullifiers coming out for sure.
It's just going to keep on dragging, and at some point there will be a Nullifier. It's so hard for Newbee to push high ground. Like, if you GA just so your Medusa can, like, hit buildings, the GA is going to wear off, then they go on you. Like, you need to be GAing when Keen Gaming are committed to a fight, which means sieging high ground just isn't really possible, because Sniper is just going to... Sniper is one of the best high ground defending heroes in Dota.
This is one of the most powerful things about the new PA change, is that you just walk into Roche.
And if they come, you just blink strike to your ally on the high ground to get out of there.
Yep.
Wards dropped inside. They
safety.
Do not quite have vision, though.
None of this has been scouted.
This is actually another answer to the GAs. If they go in and they bait the GA out with the PA, with having the Aegis, then the GA's not up when they take the fight after the Aegis.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is why, you know, Dota Plus was given that kind of 50-50 win chance, because Radiant's draft still looks, to me, the superior one.
In the late game, for sure, yeah.
And we're headed there. Like, you cannot end this game with Dusa, particularly now that you didn't get Aegis. But even if they'd gotten Aegis on Dire, I think just pushing into Sniper...
Yeah, I was going to say, the Sniper's done a really good job at not getting picked off. Like, he clearly understands what his role is in the game when he went for the BKB, but then changes it to the Monkey King bar. He very clearly understands. He just needs to be alive and make sure that he's there for the high ground defenses. That's all he needs to do.
Do you need to force this fight if you're King Gaming?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
They're in no rush, but they probably feel strong with Aegis. Maybe looking for a smoke pick, which they could find.
Oh my god.
Oh, they see him.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that the ground target static link? Because you can ground target it now, right?
Can you?
Didn't they change it?
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm making stuff up.
You could do that before.
There was a point in time where you could ground target static.
Yes, and it would go like the Pudge. Well, yeah, ground target.
So can.
I don't know.
I haven't played Razor in like a year and a half.
I don't know why they would nerf that. I don't even know if that would be a nerf.
Yeah.
It's like you probably miss it more from ground targeting it. You like accidentally click the ground instead of the hero.
I've played Razor in the past several years ago, so back when it was actually viable as a carry.
Middle tower has fallen.
Hey man, it's viable against Omni Knight.
It's an offlaner though.
It's back.
Radiant's bottom
That's
tower
true. It's an offlane Razor.
We're gonna take some damage on this tower. Never mind.
PA says no thanks. PA's pretty damn farmed.
Finishes off the Basher.
In for a 6-slotted PA this game.
God, being able to kill waves without showing is very, very nice, because before, if the enemy hero is clicked, I guess you'll still see the PA.
You'll see the creeps.
You'll
dying
see the
and stuff,
creep.
yeah,
You'll
yeah.
see the creeps dying.
Where did that creep wave go? Gotta bust open a monster. We might be here a little bit.
Yeah, this could be a longer one. I mean, Radiant could just win a team fight and end the game potentially, but I don't see Dire winning in the near future.
Right. Everybody has buybacks too, pretty much, except for.
Oh, that Omni, it's
PA.
very. Oh, did they? Oh, sorry, shaking on Omni. Oh, it is Omni too.
The armor of omniscience.
Oh, that's not
Bash?
magic immunity.
You're right, it's not magic.
He has buyback.
Heavenly Grace himself. Try to TP.
So if they sort of push down a lane here, it's kind of tough, like, because if you'd love to just be able to buy back and then TP on top of one of these towers to get the GA off, but he's going to have to waddle there if the fight starts to go bad for Newbee. It's a little bit scary.
Gonna try to use this fissure to delay, perhaps.
Be
Damn,
careful.
PA's got big balls.
Dire structures
Looking
are
in there.
fortified.
PA just, I guess that's okay though. PA's not really your Dusa answer.
Between Fissure and the Glyph, they think they can delay the Omni Knight respawn, but they're gonna lose a tier 3, it looks like.
Yeah, not really.
Sniper
in
can just
position.
siege this.
They're
Dire's
punching.
middle tower
Just lose
has
Rex.
fallen.
Okay.
At least ranged.
And got her
Dire's
caught.
middle
There's the
tower has
catch for the kill. Yes, it does come down, and on the other side, trying to bring down Ul 11. Doing a good bit of damage. Over here, it is Rubik being controlled as
They're
well.
doing such a good job at like keeping the sniper alive. I like that the supports are just sitting around him. Although, as I say that,
Fissure stun onto 2, chasing forward with the Dusa. They're moving into this one. The status resistance from that Heavenly Grace brings him out of the Hex immediately, and it looks like they're going to try and chase
they're
down
just getting
Ul
their
11.
sniper out.
Under attack.
Looks like he's done.
Doesn't matter. They got a sniper out. You can see they're using like every glimmer, every force on the sniper. The entire game. Oh my God, that is a PA. No BKB.
In trouble. And going to
for the
jump
kill.
forward, see if he can kill off the Earthshaker. Not going to happen today, it looks like. We'll bring her down as well.
Okay.
Sniper's still alive though for that high ground defense.
Yeah. And buyback. By the time they push out these lanes to get to the high ground, it's gonna be too late, it looks
You
like.
can see in these fights that Newbee is trying to wrap around with like 3 different heroes from 3 different angles to just try and get on top of the sniper. But his team has been doing such a good job at like staying around him, but not also stunnable with him. So like, there's just this weird dance going on between both of the teams just to try to keep this little Peep Lord alive. God, every game with this hero, that's how it is. Because if he dies, the whole fight is just instantly over.
Looks like we got an MKB coming out for Dusa, but
Radiant's
this would
middle
leave her with
tower
no
is under
buyback.
attack.
She's pretty unkillable right now.
Radiant's middle tower
And
has
we'll
fallen.
maybe found that buyback from some creeps in tower gold here.
Alright. Split shot modifiers, Solar Crest, as well as the Heavenly Grace sitting on this Dusa, ready to go at any given point in time. There it is.
Taking all of his mana.
It's so useful to have the insta dispel on the Hex.
Yeah.
Now that you can dispel Hex.
Oh yeah, the Heavenly Grace acts as a dispel now too.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Can you cast it on enemies? Oh wait, no.
If only.
The old repel.
Yeah.
You just give your enemies 80% status resist. Aha! I dispelled you!
Do they even have any buffs you'd want to dispel?
I was thinking for some reason they wanted to dispel the Guardian Angel. I don't know. That Omni wanted to dispel his own.
They saw this assassinate. One of the greatest of spells, but not the worst.
I love it because he uses his staff like a gun. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's good fun.
We're going Razor Ags.
Not getting the armor, but yeah, with the Ags, this Eye of the Storm strike interval can be very good. Gives him some more sieging.
Scotty.
Sniper boy. Did he get Scotty? Okay.
He's only level 20.
Yeah. Gets the knockback, which is
pretty good.
Really
against
good this
Medusa,
game.
Yeah.
I feel like the other talent's almost always better, but against a hero like Medusa who needs to get closer, that's actually...
She slowly waddles towards you, too. Like
Yeah.
you can actually push her back pretty far.
It's just like a straight-up counter to these ranged carries. Even like a Weaver, he Shikuchi's in, you start knocking him back. At some point, he's going to have to, you know, Shikuchi in closer again.
Yep.
Very, very annoying.
Here's what happens.
How they're playing it, too. They can just knock the Medusa back as she's sieging.
Mm-hmm.
She's not in tower range all of a sudden. Come on.
Yeah. Push it to the low ground, lose vision.
Yeah.
Here we go. His next Roche is really big. It's the Refresher Shard one. If Omni gets a Refresher Shard, this game gets very difficult.
Medusa found right at the get-go. Where's the rest of the team? Not nearby. The Force Staff, though, keeping them alive. And there's the Heavenly Grace. So down to half mana, but still fine for the moment. Old Chicken jumps into everybody, and there it is. Immediately the answer to all of their problems is they're going to turn and just eviscerate Old 11, who's trying to get out, although as it's going to wear off the Guardian Angel, they might be able to take this fight further forward because the Sniper is just beating into that Weaver, but not looking like enough damage. So nobody dies.
These Heavenly Graces saving lives, as does the Shaker Force Staff.
No Guardian Angel now, though.
I like this Force Staff. We haven't seen Shakers getting the item much, but it was always the item you have to get against Razors. Somebody needs one.
And Shadow Shaman, too, especially when he's like the only disable hero.
Yeah,
Just-
someone gets Hex, just push him back to safety. That's
Yeah.
what happens there, and then the Heavenly Grace kicks in.
Exactly.
For a second there, the computer monitor went off, and I was obsing off of the big monitor.
Nice. It's, yeah, it's second monitor.
Is there a delay?
No.
All right, cool. Playing around this high ground. They've really Radiant has really good vision in the Dire
Dire's
jungle.
top shrine
So
is
they're
under
just gonna
attack.
chill here, see if they can get anything, take the shrine possibly.
They need to find a way to try like bait out the GA, like
Radiant's
soft commit
structures
onto
are
Medusa
fortified.
without like using
Dire's
everything and
top
then
shrine
disengage.
Yeah.
has fallen.
Or you need to go and be supports. Go in the Omni, go in the Shaker. And that's what they're doing here. They're trying to bait out some spells.
Old Chicken, though, might end up paying the price for this one. As the Echo Slam is there, they break the link, too. They can't take this fight right now. Old 11 is in trouble. They've got double Scotty chasing him down. This Razor going to try and TP out, but it's too much damage. Double kill. And now, in more trouble, it looks like they're going to be able to get out with the Dazzle.
Not the hero you want to try Grave TP out on, though. Well, Medusa's damage is ramped up quite a bit.
Oh, Sniper.
I have so few ways to cancel TPs.
Oh, they
that's
got him!
That's one of them. Got
That's-
him caught.
Yep, one of the only ones.
Eats the cheese, tries to run, but they got him. Sniper dead.
That's
Damn.
the most important thing that's happened in the last very long time.
And the buyback.
Yeah.
He knows he has to
Radiant's
be
top
alive.
tower is under
They've
attack.
already taken the tier 3 tower, and they still have that Heavenly Grace
Give him
that's
that
keeping them
pushback.
alive. Fine and dandy for the moment. Medusa, eyes on the prize, just going to walk away yet again. And wait for the creep wave to come in.
Want to finish this melee rack
Radiant's
so low.
top tower
Now
has
the
fallen.
Hex is there, but again, they have the Heavenly Grace and the Purification. Melee is done.
The heal. The heal's really nice with the Medusa, like the way that she has
Radiant's top
so much
tower
mana,
is
so
under
like
attack.
she's not taking any damage in HP, but she's healing through the little damage she does take.
So if Omni isn't going Holy Locker, is that item just garbage?
Yes.
I think that item's pretty terrible. See it on a Huskar, because it gives the magic resist too.
Magic resist, HP regen.
Wait, that's showing Hood of Defiance.
That was weird.
15% magic.
It's like magic resist, HP regen. Oh, that sounds pretty good. People should go for that.
Yeah, there's just not enough heroes that do enough healing, really.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you like utility, like in the same way, like the same price point you could get a Glimmer or a Force Staff. Those are even cheaper actually.
Yeah.
Like if you're like a Wyvern or someone with your heal, yeah, it boosts up your heal. But at the end of the day, your heal does enough heal as it is. Whereas a Force Staff or a Glimmer could save a teammate.
If you want healing, you just go for a Spirit Vessel.
That too. Yeah.
If you're a Huskar and you want healing, you just go for strength items.
Yep.
Bracers, for example, excellent. Item just sucks.
Oh man, and now you've got more status resistance with the Satanic on Dusa. They have picked up the Refresher for Omni Knight.
Yeah, that's
Radiant's
pretty
bottom
game changing
tower is
having this
under attack.
Refresher.
Sniper does not have buyback either for the next 6 minutes.
Even if they get a nullifier, the Refresher means that they can still take fights. That's a problem. They need 2 nullifiers, or to
Radiant's
like bait
bottom
some
shrine
stuff
has
out.
fallen.
Play the fights really well, but the Shaman has a lot of pressure on his head, just being the only person that's able to lock down this Omni Knight.
How did we get here? I mean, this seems crazy to me. I feel like there was so many moments. Oh, okay, he's gonna get out still. Like where Keen Gaming were in control, and it's just kind of fallen completely away from him.
Yeah, a couple of times, like you catch the sniper out. You know, with that, I think honestly, like with those 2 deaths in the mid lane, it doesn't matter if the sniper stays alive. But that clutch fissure onto the sniper, killing him, forces the buyback, gives them such a huge win condition. Like sniper is like a Tinker, Zeus, a little bit Caudle. Like these heroes, if you kill them and they have no buyback, and then you kill them again, it's just over. These other heroes like PAs, they don't matter for the high ground defense. They're important, but nowhere near as important as something like a sniper. So really, it's just that one pick off on the sniper that put us in this position, I think.
Looks like Kaka's doing his best to farm up his blink and also have buyback. But right now, the buyback status, Radiant have it on Shaman, Razor, not Dazzle yet, and not PA.
I would love to see a sniper rapier, just because if he could afford it. Just because if he dies, I think they lose anyway. Might as well just go all in. He's going for a satanic.
Another thing to keep him alive, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if you're ever going to want to like turn and man up on anybody though in this game.
Yeah. Well, Medusa is now going to back out again. Yeah, all the buffs in the world. Just gonna sit here on her. Doing whatever damage they possibly can.
No sorceries
Looks
avail.
like she is gonna walk up and attempt to hit the tower some more. Punching into it, Lotus Orb out there, down to about 10% mana, and with that, gonna retreat. Looks like that's gonna about be it.
17k gold lead.
He's bought 3 Tomes of Knowledge? Oh my god.
What's the Razor 25? Why is he so
Yes.
stoked for this?
Bad
Stable.
attack speed or unstable current? That's some insane AoE damage.
Yeah.
320 damage every 3 seconds.
If only it purged. That would help out a lot.
They do have the Nullifier.
That used to actually be another reason Razor was much better against the Omni, is the fact that the unstable current, if you locked onto somebody and he ultied, just doesn't do anything.
Oh, they will find
Well,
a kill
finally,
here.
they're going to get something.
The Phantom strikes.
There's the plus 5% ulti crit now. This PA will be doing some serious damage in these fights.
Any other 25s that are relevant? The Sakuchi movement speed came out there.
Dusa got the split shot one.
Yeah, the modifiers. Has MKB and
MKB Scotty. And Satanic as well, I guess?
Does Satanic work? Does that give him...
seems like it should,
Sounds
right?
Probably should, right?
Ah, that sounds pretty good. That's pretty damn good. It should.
If you pop that Satanic, you'll just...
Yeah,
like,
you're just...
you're
just
kind of
getting, like,
invincible anyway.
2,000%.
Yeah, but even when
regen.
you're not popping Satanic, you're getting a huge amount more
Yeah,
lifesteal
yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
I mean, you're getting what,
I mean,
5
you,
times more
you
lifesteal.
basically have like a regular Satanic on at all times.
Yeah.
If you're hitting multiple
Are
units.
scanning.
You're gonna need some spirit vessels or something.
Yeah.
Know that I mean, if Heavenly Grace is in the picture, they need to somehow find a way to jump this.
Medusa is all alone. Where's the rest of your team, buddy? In some trouble for a moment, but there's the Omni Knight. Now they're going to back out and walk away. Okay.
70 damage, but not a whole lot. And committed to BKB.
They have to find some way to kill this Omni Knight.
And they're not high ground right now. Sniper needs to be back here. They're not going to go for it.
Just the range. The range tracks mid doesn't matter, but the bottom lane is where they'd rather go. If you're going to high ground, just
Radiant's
walk bottom.
tower is under
I like
attack.
that Sniper's going for the Daedalus. He's not
Radiant
going for the
structures are
Satanic anymore. Needs the damage.
Let's see if he changes his mind again.
Damage at this point is all that.
I think
that matters
it's
for
either
him.
Rapier or Daedalus at this point.
I'd like to see Dusa spend her 10,000 gold. Maybe not all of it, but
That's quite a lot of gold.
not sure what though. sort of tough at this point to get the late game itemization.
It's crazy that more than 25% of her net worth is unspent gold.
Oh, look at this courier.
Is the PA sending it?
Yeah, but it might be for the sniper. Just
Maybe,
microing it.
yeah.
It's going a long ways. Oh, they went to get a Vit booster from the side shop.
Okay.
That's cool.
Abyssal Blade. Omni went for the Octarine core, so he's just going to have the Guardian Angel up a lot more. What's the cooldown on the Heavenly Grace with the...
All ones will break.
Well,
okay,
right
so
now
it's
10.
got like 2.5 second downtime. And when he gets the... Well, I think the Purification's probably better.
Yeah, it's already low enough. You could have it on like all of your heroes. Almost. Like if
Yeah, if you get the 8 seconds.
Invisibility.
I actually don't know which one
I'm
is
down
better.
for the cool. I think the
Yeah,
cooldown.
the status versus seems pretty good.
Although, does it take place before or after the reduction from the Octarine core? I don't know.
It wouldn't.
Probably before.
After.
Does it change it? Does it matter? Math?
Minus 8.
Yeah, it does matter.
Yeah, it does
Okay.
matter.
Which
It does
one you do
matter.
first?
Otherwise, you could have negative cooldown. Yeah,
Right.
it would. It would be.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It would be after.
Uh-oh.
Permanent Heavenly Grace on every unit.
They lost a hero. Time to run away.
That's a gem.
That's a whoopsie moment.
Ah.
The beginning of the ruination.
Omni can't even save him. He's just too far. It's like too squishy.
So 21,000 net worth lead still. And Dota Plus is starting to swing back towards King Gaming the last couple minutes. It's like Sniper thinking about a late game Shadow Blade there as well. It's Medusa.
Dota Plus doesn't realize Razor doesn't have Dispel anymore. Hasn't calibrated for 7.20.
More like Dota minus.
Hey, that's the name of my Battle Cup team.
Is it?
Yeah,
How do you guys do?
not great.
Otherwise, you'd be Dota plus.
Exactly. Oh, hey,
They
old
get the
chicken.
Omni.
Trying to find him.
Where's the
Does
Abyssal
still
Blade? There he
have
is,
it.
Abyssal.
They are not going to be able to find
He's
that
dead.
kill. All right, Bloodthorn and done.
Can you click PA? What was PA's?
He has an Abyssal Blade, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Oh,
Okay,
he didn't have it.
Where'd the Vit booster go? He sold it. He didn't want to lose his buyback.
All right, well, Kaka gets the Grave TP out. Well played there. And it looks like they steal Shaman Wards as well. Sniper all alone. Are they going to be able to get him
Oh
out of
my
there, though?
God.
It looks like yes.
Oh, that was so
God.
close.
Only he got the talent.
I know.
The Fissure Rage.
Doesn't he have the talent?
No, he went Echo damage.
Oh, we got the echo damage. Dude, so many people go for the talent now. Goodness gracious.
And they're going to walk into Roche, realize 20 seconds away.
How long will they camp here?
Ooh, Arcane Ring.
All right, they're buying back. So at least they get a buyback out of this.
All right, PA,
Can
you
they
need that
bait it?
Abyssal.
Maybe bait? Or do they not want to fight?
I feel like Omni might want to consider like an Aeon disc or something.
I think so too.
Just in case you get jumped, that the game isn't just, the fight isn't lost.
Yeah, yeah. The way that Keen win is by jumping the Omni, killing him, and then killing him without buyback. Same thing goes for the Sniper. Although you don't want to get Neon Disc on Sniper. I think for sure Neon Disc on Omni is a perfect item right now.
It's crazy that PA went for that play onto Omni without Abyssal Blade.
He was
Bash.
praying for a
So
bash.
He got like 2, maybe 3 right clicks in before the
Yeah.
response and just didn't get any bashes.
Look at this smoke here.
Was that DD Rin on Weaver?
DD Arcane? Is that what he has?
Uh,
He has a
DD
DD Arcane.
Not anymore on the
Okay.
Arcane.
DD's wearing off too.
Looking for the big Echo, though. No, Kaka found him, though, right at the start. They do have the Guardian Angel if they want to use it, and there's going to be the initial pop. They don't have it on the Weaver, but that's fine. He's not taking almost any damage at all. Old 11 trying to stay on top of and drain this mana from the Medusa. It's doing a good job of it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough.
Stolen Gray?
They've lost the Earthshaker, and, well, that's the only hero that ends up going down.
98 seconds on the race.
It's also hard to push without GA and Sniper alive, PA alive. You're much better off, getting this Roche.
Like they dispelled the ulti on the Medusa.
Abyssal, oh, but he had the Heavenly Grace on him. And now turning it
Yeah,
back around, PA
dieback.
in trouble. Does not have a way to get away from this, and
Game
she
over.
is done.
Oh, that's it.
I mean, they can still kind of defend with Sniper, but I think they're
No,
going to
they
lose
can
some more
just dive
rounds.
the Sniper.
Yeah. Shaker will just look for a Blink Fissure, and yep,
if
Third
he
hero
gets
dead.
fissured, he dies.
GG.
Yeah, that's GG.
Won't even attempt it.
Ah, man.
52 minutes in, and all it takes is a death on that PA a second time through.
Dire victory.
Huh. Turns out you needed some dispel. All comes back to the Brewmaster.
Let's.
What do you want to talk about, Gabe?
I'm wondering,
on
like,
track.
are we being fair? Are we being fair to them?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. At least we'll question it. But you know.
They could have won with that draft. Absolutely. Their
Right.
draft would have been better with a Brewmaster. The ease of execution would have skyrocketed, which is a great thing to have in these high-pressure matches. It's a major qualifier. You don't want to make the game too difficult for yourself, but they still could have won that game. They didn't fight when GA was down very well, and they made some mistakes, for sure.
I agree. I think just fight better around the GA, like every single time that it's up when they fight, and they're like, "Oh no, the GA comes out. We're so close."
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
well, yeah, bro, like that keeps happening. You know, you need something to either fight around it or to just not fight at all when it's up or bait it out.
Yeah.
0 deaths on Medusa. Yep. 806.
I gotta say though that
I like that.
Heavenly Grace is actually looking really, really strong. The status resistance when he put it on himself and the Abyssal comes out and it just does nothing.
Yeah.
That was really, really nice. Like it just
It's like, and the fact that insta dispels as well is pretty good. Made the shaman every time he hex, it's like, oh, here's this Heavenly Grace. You're insta dispelled, and then if they shackle you, it's gonna wear off
And
right away. It was good.
I hate to go back to this, but like if that is also something that needs to be dispelled. Pick up a Yule Scepter.
Yeah.
Like nobody had a Yule Scepter in that game.
Oh, Heavenly Grace is dispellable, unlike Repel.
I think so.
I don't know. I'm
me
so used to Repel.
Check the heroes. And in any case, like there was no Yule Scepter. Okay, it can't be dispelled.
Okay, so same as Repel
Well,
cannot.
That's
pretty good spell.
That's pretty insane.
That's a pretty
That's
good
pretty
spell.
insane.
Well, we're going to have to see if Omni Knight is going to skyrocket up the picks or not, and what the answer is going to be. There is still one more game to be played in this series. Newbee versus Keen Gaming Best of 2. We'll be right back right after this.